In this video, we will attempt to beat Terraria without immunity frames. For those who don't know, immunity frames are a core game mechanic deep within Terraria that is pretty much the sole reason as to why you can play Terraria without being blinded by rage and charging Mach speed directly into a building. In normal Terraria, when you hit an enemy, it may damage them once or twice. But without iframes, it allows you to hit them a lot more times. But how could this be a challenge for us, you may be asking? Well, it also allows everything else to do things like this. Yeah, it seems real easy now, doesn't it? Hello everyone, my name is Ishi. I hope you all go on to enjoy the video, because it sure is a good one. We start off as we always have in Terraria, chopping down trees and leaving the local wildlife in horror as we destroy the only place they've ever called home. Just so we can create our own home. Yes, that's right, I said our. I am establishing this world as a shared effort with you, the audience. For I feel that if I attempted this challenge alone, it would create a depletion for my sanity, and all that would remain is an empty shell of who I once was. So you can enjoy that with me now. You're welcome. After building as what I can only describe as a shack, I went out to explore the right side of my world, and as I entered the jungle, a bat instantly slaughtered me. And yes, I have named myself Immunity Frame, since that will be the only ounce of assurance I get during this whole playthrough that there is a chance it is even possible. Moving to the left of my world, we can see that, oh, well, it isn't that wonderful. My corruption is right next to my spawn. I just couldn't be happier. And as expected, a lovely horde of enemies decided to gang up on me and tear me into multiple pieces. After having these two extremely bad experiences with my surroundings, I decided to escape to the only place I still had going for me, the underground. I actually quite enjoyed mining. That is until this yellow slime fell out of nowhere and slimed me to death, or whatever it is slimes do, I guess. Thank you, slime. That was very much appreciated. I found a gravity potion, so I decided that maybe, just maybe, I could get my hands on a star fury or something useful. Never mind, I didn't actually do that, I just died. A long 40 minutes of mining later, I found my first few life crystals. Oh, that feels good, and maybe I'll finally be able to walk around without melting from a single pixel of a bat. No, never mind, scrap that. I still die to absolutely anything and everything that even has a thought about hurting me. After that, I decided to go floating island hunting, and using my superpower intelligent brain, I managed to find one that had a red balloon in it. Wow, thank you, Terraria, very cool. And after a little more super amazing mining fun times, I managed to get myself a whole set of gold armor. I finally built some NPC housing as well, so my only company wasn't the guide anymore. Anyways, I started looking for potential weapons that could be completely broken without immunity frames, and I thought of the perfect one, the Vile Thorn. And after some orb smashing and having my body dragged into the ground and crushed by a worm demon, I had myself a Vile Thorn. I wanted to test this weapon out on King Slime, and I just gotta say, the Vile Thorn absolutely shredded through this boss. I could not be more happy. We also eventually managed to mine our way down to hell. That wasn't that nice, but at the moment I don't plan on spending much time down here. But instead, I decided that we should go to the jungle, because I wanted to get that sweet jungle armor to boost our damage. And as absolutely fun as it was to continue getting one shot by a bat, I really don't look forward to coming back here when it's time to fight Terra. But at least I have what I came for, so I don't gotta worry about that for a while. I decided to give the Sky Islands one more chance, and to my surprise, I found a pair of fledgling wings. I really wanted to kill another boss and get out of the horrendous pre-hard mode as quickly as possible, so I decided to kill the Eater of Worlds next. I will never get bored of destroying this boss in absolutely every playthrough we experience together. It's just too satisfying. After eradicating the big worm demon, I wanted to keep that sweet momentum going, so Skeletron was up next. This was an important boss for the playthrough, as I really wanted to get my hands on the Cobalt Shield and the Water Bolt. I just had this feeling that the Water Bolt would be broken in this mod. Skeletron was a little bit of a hassle. No, it was actually a really big hassle. It was a really hard boss. To save my sanity, I decided to go away from that fight and finally kill the Eye of Cthulhu to get the Shield of Cthulhu. That would have probably helped out a ton a while ago, but here I am. And then I went back to Skeletron to once again try to kill it. It wasn't much better the third time either, so I expanded the arena and tried to kill it again. But well. No. I didn't set my spawn point. That is so unfortunate. Yeah, that's always fun. Anyways, after about an hour, I managed to finally kill Skeletron. Now comes the fun part, charging full throttle into the dungeon until I either find what I'm looking for or die so many damn times that I give up. In this case though, I found exactly what I was looking for rather quickly. Next up was our super lovely friend, the Wall of Flesh. So as I love doing, I dove headfirst straight into hell. While we fight the Wall of Flesh, let me hit you with a little bit of knowledge. Did you know that past really hard mode, there isn't really anything useful to get from the underworld whatsoever, making it a wasteful, soul-ridden land where nothing ever good or exciting happens? Yeah, pretty cool, right? I just need to say that. Anyways, the water bolt did an absolutely amazing job on the wall of flesh. Even though it's water, it managed to melt the boss very quickly. And now we are on to our favorite part of the game, early hard mode. Once again, I'm going to point this out. I have a love and a hate for this part of the game. Any and all doubt I had for myself in pre-hard mode explodes tenfold, and I am overwhelmed with crestfallen emotions. Also, mining sucks. But enough complaining, because now I'm all done with that, and ready for the trio of galling defeat. Or may I even say trio of troublesome, irksome, displeasing, vexatious, infuriating, and depressing bosses, known as the mechanical bosses. If you didn't think that I would sit here and trash on either how oddly easy or horrendously difficult these three bosses are, then I don't know what to tell you, because like, I just did. So yeah, I was fired up and ready to take on the first mechanical boss that I always love going for, the Destroyer. And I'm just gonna let you watch and listen to this play out. For the other two mechs, I am joined by my viewers, since I stream this part of the playthrough, and so it's time for a new segment of the IshixRhea commentary, the live bit of the show. Okay, we're gonna fight... Oh, I hear it. Where's it at? I have this weird feeling that like any and all of his projectiles are gonna be terrible, because... Never mind, I'm just gonna die to the actual boss. I'm not gonna lie. The Cursed Flames is not the best. Don't touch me. Stop touching me. I'm doing damage. What am I doing? Oh, wow, okay. Oh, let's go. We did it. Okay. I hate the eyes so much. Get away from me, please. I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. It's like... It seems so scary. It seems so scary. Stay away from me, please. Away, 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 away. No, that's crazy. Look at the damage. Stop. No, why? This is gonna drive me insane. I thought that the twins would be so easy. Flamethrower. Let's see how powerful this thing is. We're gonna burn it alive. I can very officially say that I have burnt the various eyeballs. It's just constant damage. Oh, I can't wait. Just burn everything. The jungle's terrible, actually. Can you stop messing with me? Why? This thing has killed me twice now. La 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 la. Come on. And now it would seem we are here, at our 1644th plant Terraria I've made in the past year for you goons. I broke the bulb, and now it is time to fight our favorite plant friend, Plantera. No matter how hard I tried harping this plant with my harp, I just couldn't harp it enough, and I died. So I decided to waltz over onto the closest underground hollowed biome and get myself a rod of discord. You know, the real common, easy to find tool that lets you teleport anywhere. Just a quick little run. Anywho, I tried Plantera for a second time, and this time it was much better. I harped so hard, throwing insults like, I bet I could fight a stronger plant, in her face, and she eventually gave in. Returning back to the jungle crying, never to be seen again. Although, it didn't seem that I cared about the way she felt whatsoever, and I dragged myself full force into the dungeon. I was after the rainbow gun, and it was broken as I imagined it to be. Usually, I would head right to Golem, but this time I was after another boss. Duke Fishron. I really wanted to get the Razorblade Typhoon since it lingers in homes and on enemies, which would be absolutely perfect for the Moonlord once we get there. And as fun as Duke Fishron was, I don't have 1 ounce of sadness for killing this boss, and I do not look forward to fighting him again. Mixing Duke Fishron and immunity frames was like trying to outrun Usain Bolt while in a leg cast. But thank God it's over. Now we can go into the jungle temple, harassing the natives living there as we attempt to get into the shrine room and kill their god. As soon as I summon Golem, our DPS maxed out to over 10,000. Now that's a lot of damage. And I kid you not, 15 seconds later, Master Mode Golem is dead. Next up was the Lunatic Cultist, and if I'm being honest, I still don't know if he was a wizard or just a crazy man worshipping an alien. Either way, I could have beaten him with my eyes closed, because before I knew it, I was onto the pillars. When it comes to the pillars, there's only one word I could describe all 4 of them as. Hell. They were so annoyingly difficult that it was just unfunny. So instead of a story for the pillars, I'll hit you with some pillar puns. One for each pillar. How does that sound? What do you call a bug that grabs falling pillars? A caterpillar? That's a pretty good one. I saw a phone number written on a pillar. Should I call him? That's so stupid. Okay, 2 more. Bear with me here. What do you call a pillar with emotions? Emotional support. For this last one, my brain kind of lost its funny support, so I don't really have another one. But hey, at least the pillar puns are over with now, right? You're welcome for making you listen to that. Now finally, we are ready for the Moon Lord. It was raining, which was perfect since my plan here is to run away at all times and throw water razors at it until it dies. And as scary as it was to see the Moon Lord teleport to me over and over again, and barely dodge the projectiles flying at me over 80 miles an hour, I actually managed to kill the Moon Lord rather quickly. I was surprised. And with that, we have officially beaten Terraria without immunity frames. I want to thank everyone again for 1,000 subscribers. It really means a lot to me, and I couldn't be more thankful. These videos take me a while to make, so if you do enjoy, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. It would help out a ton. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until the next one, goodbye.